Hi everyone, welcome to another styling video. We have had the doors wide open today and there's been sunshine and people sitting outside having coffees, but now I've lit the fire, put my scarf on, it's just the sun has gone. So I'm going to have a go at styling these cafe au lait bowls a little bit differently to the way I normally do it. I normally do it in exactly the same way each time, which people really love. It's quite tricky to do it though. It's precarious in the extreme, but I saw online somebody had styled some cups using this method I'm going to attempt to use. So let's see if it works. The first thing I'm going to do is sort them into size order because I want them kind of graduating in a spiral. So I'm just going to sort those out and then I'll come back. So here we go, all graduated, sorted out into piles. Decided to do it next to the fire, sneaky peeky. I might use this coffee table to do it on. I was thinking to use this because the texture's great. Oh, decisions. I will have a little play and see how it turns out because it's very, very difficult to try to film it on my own. Here's my trusty short person stool. I decided to go with the coffee table because then I've got to go even higher to get the shot. So what I'll always do is stand up on the stool to be able to get the camera as flat as I possibly can to make the shot look right and so that you can actually see all of the detail in all of the bowls. I mean, obviously I can't take it this way around. So once again, I'll insert the final photos after this. Good morning, everyone. The sun's shining today in the Cotswolds. I'm just trying to get some bits and pieces ready to do some styling shots. Well, this week. I don't know if it's going to be today exactly. We'll see. So I've managed to get some white mascara and I've put it in this gorgeous buttered transfer wear Soupier base. You can see some of the smoke and mirrors that goes on. I've put some soil in the bottom of this to bring up the level a bit, put the mascara still in their little pots inside and then padded it out with some packaging that I had left over. So I need to either get some Hessian and cover that up or some moss, but I didn't stop on the way into work this morning to get some moss because I was running late because I had been to the plant man. But as you can see, I've just done a photograph of this actually. If you go from a certain angle, you can't actually see, all you can see is the lovely inside. So see how lazy I'm going to be about going and getting some moss. Alternatively, I could pinch it off the snowdrops. I also bought 2 of these gorgeous Buxtus plants here so I can get some really nice height in a photo. I got a pair of them, obviously. So this was my first. That's not working. I've got 2 of these baskets that are fairly similar. If I boosted the plant up a bit, it could look okay, but actually the proportion isn't right. If I'd have gone for the ball shape instead of the sort of pillars, it would have been fine, but I didn't because I wanted to have something with height and now I'm kicking myself. So the next fail was, can I get it to fit inside a comfy pot? And as you can see, the answer to that is absolutely no. I cannot. I could actually cut the rim of this plant pot down because it's plastic and then it would drop down. I'm still not convinced. Steve just came, we've got 2 of these beautiful waste paper baskets. And although you're like, that's see-through, you're going to show the plastic through that. I think I may have come up with a cunning plan to disguise that a bit. So I'm just going to have a fiddle about with that now and see if I can get it looking right. We've discussed some of the shots for this week and it's going to involve, surprise, a hell of a lot of furniture moving. So great fun. to be had again this week. So I'll just see if this works with these waste paper baskets and go from there. Morning everyone. Today we're going to start quite a few shots actually. It's a bit of a marathon. We are starting with a potting shed shot ready for the spring because we have brilliant blue skies here. So I showed you my dilemma with these trees yesterday and that I didn't have anything big enough. So you can see I put a linen sack inside this wire waste paper basket, propped up the height, and it actually looks great. So we're bringing all sorts of things outside into the sunshine. It's warmer outside than it is in. I stopped on my way in this morning and I also got some moss. So there, that looks better than my wedged in carrier bags. And you can see how I came to do another one of these waste paper baskets. There's the stone jam jar in there that will bring up our height, and another linen sack. Right, we're getting quite the collection together now. We're going quite greens. We just realised that these hooks are exactly the same length as this table, so they're going to go up above, and we're going to hook over some watering cans and begin to build the layers. You know the drill. So we've just gone from totally, go in if you want, we've just gone from a totally blank wooden background, and then we're going to pull it all together, take the photo and take it all down. See what it looks like. We're just going to try this wreath in here. Oh, I quite like it because it looks quite casual.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, not that it's contrived in any way that we've bought everything outside. There you go. So the trees look amazing. Hooks look great with the watering cans. Just need to decide what we're going to do at the bottom here. We don't have any terracotta pots left, but I'd quite like something in this basket. I did stop on my way in and got some ivy to style a different shot today. So we could do a bundle of ivy, which would bring in more green to the bottom. I just did think, oh, and we've got giant bundles of string actually. They might look quite good, but I don't know if the brown on brown is enough contrast. We could put the string and nestle it in the ivy in the basket,
Yeah.
so that it's got a bit of green contrast behind it. Maybe we try that. But you can see it's coming together from just plain barnwood to lots and lots of effort and bringing stuff outside. But hey, it's nice and toasty warm outside in this sunshine, so we're going to go with that. Right, you can see the finished article. I've not taken the photos yet, so the challenge, as you can see, hello, is going to be getting my shadow out of it. So fun times. If I go back a bit, you can see that we're against one of the sliding doors there. So it's quite good that Instagram's taken in portrait. So hopefully we're not going to have to slide that other door across, and we'll get away with that. But yeah, it is going to be the shadow shot. As usual, I'll insert the finished picture now. Here he comes, trying to manoeuvre around the shop. This is going to be our next installation this week, but this one has been quite a lengthy process. Just had to clear off several pieces of furniture. That's not going to go. We're going to lift it up and over. Yes? Let's do it. There it is in position, but we have this door handle that's probably going to be an issue with the top of it, but it's a gigantic amount to style. I can't wait to see the top on it. We bought this quite a while ago actually. It's going to be the first time I've seen it back together in a while. The sun's still shining in the Cotswolds this afternoon. And this is what we're doing this afternoon. There's been a hell of a lot of furniture moving in between. We've got this beautiful counter and then a back counter there. So this is what we are going to style today and hopefully get photographs so long as the light stays with us. I've chosen lots of little bits because the shelves are not very deep, but I don't want to overwhelm it. So let's see how this goes. You can see I've started a little bit, done jugs along the top there. This is what I bought the ivy for. So I'll see if I'm going to use it or not. I wanted it kind of trailing down. I'm not sure yet. We've gone quite pastel-y because the pastel colours of the counter and the back counter. So one of the first things I got was what I bought in France, gosh, in November, is some pink gyps.
Yeah.
Finally used it after having had it those months and just kind of stuck it in a corner. Actually, because of the height of the jugs and the height of that, I think I want it the other side. That's better, that's more balanced already actually. Right, next. Multiples of things are always really good. If they're small, handmade, you can see, can you see on there? Well, they're really tiny. I will do a close up. You can see that they're handmade and each of them are different, slightly different heights, sizes, shades of colour, etc. So let's build this up a bit. Anyone would think I'm obsessed with graduating sizes. Teeny milk jug, teeny butter dish, look, with a little rabbit on the top to put your little pat of butter in. How cute. it's coming together quite nicely. I'm not sure whether to leave it there or not. I've got this as well. And I've got some fresh bread. So this can go here. And then you can see it's quite flat, so in having the bread on there, a nice sourdough, and then we can take it home afterwards. Oh, that's quite cute. Right, I think I'm going to have a bit of a fiddle with the ivy and see if I'm going to use it or not. So I'll come back when we've had a little go with the ivy. Hi, I just thought I'd sign off properly. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. We do lots and lots of this sort of thing all the time, and people said yes, we'd like to see some more of it, so there you go. I've still not been through the last footage of France. It's something for me to do in the next week, and the preparations are really underway now for our first trip of the year, so I'm really hoping it's warmer than here. Otherwise, maybe I'll pack a few extra duvets to take with us. Anyway, see you next week.